Hey, horror fans, it's the Horror Mizamani G, and today we're going to review the movie Alien Covenant. Now, Alien Covenant is the second of a three-part trilogy, prequel trilogy to the Alien franchise. It's a sequel to Prometheus. Now, I'm probably one of the few people that actually really enjoyed Prometheus. I thought it was a great tie-in to the Alien franchise, and I was looking forward to this film. So let's talk about it. So the film stars Michael Fassbender, Kate Watterson, and Danny McBride. They're on this ship called the Covenant. It's a bunch of colonists. They awake from hypersleep when their ship is disturbed by some type of wave, and all of a sudden they get this distress signal to another planet that seems even more that's more habitable than the planet they're looking for. So they decide to investigate. And unfortunately, things don't go as way as they planned. Shit hits the fan. The next thing you know, they're trying to fight to stay alive, as they discovered that this planet is not what it seems to be. So, what did I think about this movie? Well, about to tell you what I thought about it. First of all, I'm glad Ridley Scott directed this film. You can see how he shoots his scenes, especially when they enter the planet. Very nice wide shots. But same thing when he did in Prometheus when they landed on the planet. Very nice wide shots. Everything looks beautiful. Everything looks crisp. The ship and the interiors are also well shot, just like he did in the first movie. It's got Ridley Scott all over it. He does a fine job with it, so I'm glad to see that he's done a great job in directing this second sequel to the Alien franchise. Now, what about the acting? Oh, Michael Fassbender, he definitely does a great job playing dual roles in this movie, playing both Michael and David. I'm not spoiling anything here because everyone should know that he's playing both the android from Prometheus and this new android on the ship right here, and he really brings it. I thought he did a fantastic job. But, excuse me, surprisingly, Danny McBride does an excellent job as well in this movie, too. You would think he would be here for comic relief, but he does a great job in a serious role here. Catherine Watterson, she's okay. Uh, uh, she's okay, but it's really just Michael Fassbender and Danny McBride. They're the two main people to go see this picture. I thought both of them did a really good job. Not saying that Catherine Watterson didn't do a bad job. She did okay, but she's not Naomi Rupi. She's not Sigourney Weaver, but she's okay. Now, what about the rest of this movie? Well, the movie is pretty good. I really enjoyed it. The only problem I have is the tone. There's some between the third and I say between the second and third act, there's a tonal shift where I believe they were trying to make up some of the problems that they had in Prometheus. That what they believed that people didn't like about Prometheus, saying, "Hey, look, we didn't see any xenomorphs in here." So I think what they try to do is try to satisfy those people by putting a little bit more xenomorphs in this picture, which I thought it was a pretty good idea. I thought it just shifted the tone a little bit. But that's the only thing I didn't like this film. There's an excellent part in this picture, what I think what this picture is trying to say about. I won't say it. If you've seen it, you probably know what I'm talking about. Where a couple of ideas about what's right and what's wrong between two characters, and that's about as far as I'll say it. So if you've seen it, you probably know what I'm talking about, and I believe that's where the gist of the film really hits its mark at. Like I said, despite the little tones in the film, which I thought they were trying to appease some people, that's the only thing I didn't like about the film. Also, once again, we come up with some horror tropes where smart people do stupid things where they shouldn't do certain stuff when you're on a planet for the first time. The last thing you need to be doing is not doing stuff that you should not be doing, and they do it anyway. To me, that's kind of a typical horror trope things where, you guys are smart. Let's just not make them stupid. But I think they just did just to pull the plot around. But hey, those are writers. Sometimes they just do what they need to do in order to move the story about. But I think what they should really try to do is try to not fool the audience and hey, look, come on, these people are smart. They should try to do not do stupid things. And of course, let's talk about those xenomorphs, because that's what we all want to hear. Obviously, there's more xenomorphs in this picture than there was in Prometheus. I think that's the reason why the tone was off a bit, because they wanted to satisfy the people who didn't like Prometheus. And I thought they were pretty good. There are some nice horror elements in the film. I won't give them much away, but those people who wanted the xenomorphs in there, looks like you want to get your money's worth. So overall, I enjoyed the film. I was very entertained. I thought the acting was excellent. Michael Fassbender and Danny McBride do a great job. Ridley Scott once again does an extra job in his direction. So on my scale of 1 to 10, I'm going to give Alien Continent 7.5. So that's my review of Covenant. If you liked it, if you've seen it, if you liked it, comment below and let me know. If you didn't like it, comment below, let me know. Do you believe this film is, does this film answer some of the questions that we didn't get answered in Prometheus? Did they answer the questions? Comment below and let me know. If you didn't like it, tell me why and comment below and let me know. By the way, I've reached 25 subscribers. That's half of my goal of getting 50 subscribers by the year's end. So I want to thank everyone for subscribing to my channel. I will do what I can to continue to get this channel up and running. I know I don't have great production values. I only use this Galaxy 8 and my headset here. That's all I have right now. I don't get paid to do this. I just do this as a hobby because I enjoy movies. I enjoy horror movies, and I always wanted to do this, so I'm just doing this right now. So I appreciate everyone supporting me, and I just hope that I can get up to 50 subscribers by the year's end. So I thank you very much. All right, so again, that's my review of Alien Covenant. I really enjoyed the film, so I hope you did or you didn't. I hope you go see it. I think it's a worthy entry into the Alien franchise, and can't wait to see how they're going to tie from this end of the movie up until to the next prequel, which is supposed to really tie in the final part before they get to Alien itself. All right, so once again, I'm the Horror Miser Money G. If you want to see me, I'm on all social media links on Facebook. Once again, I'm just simply known as Lamont Smith. On Twitter, I'm The Rock 0829. On Instagram, I'm The Rock 0853. So once again, my name is Lamont Smith, better known as the Horror Miser Money G. And always remember that horror rules.